If you have a pet, you will attest to the fact that they are fun to keep. However, they sure can be tough to handle at times. Wouldn't you agree? What kind of pet do you have? Pets are a great way to teach us a sense of responsibility. Let's watch this entertaining story about Mijbil the Otter and see the kind of experiences the narrator has while owning an exotic pet. The story opens with Gavin Maxwell, the narrator, traveling to the Consulate General in Iraq with his friend to answer their email. It was on this journey that Gavin told his friend about his desire to own a pet otter. While his friend received an answer to his email, Gavin did not and unfortunately could not go to Europe with his friend. How would you feel if your friend went away and left you alone? Lonely, right? Gavin felt the same way. 5 days after his friend had left, he received a package with a baby otter inside. He had finally got his pet. How did you feel when you got your first pet? Or when you first brought it home? You must have been both excited and fascinated at the same time. Maxwell named him Mijbil and would often refer to him as Midge. Mijbil took a while to adjust to his new surroundings. However, once he started feeling a little comfortable, Mijbil learned how to open the bathroom tap on his own. And it was at this point when Maxwell noticed his love for water. Can you think of a time when your pet was tough to handle? What did they do? What did you do to control it? Mijbil amazed the writer with his creative ways of playing games. Watch part 2 to find out what happened next. In the first part, we saw that Maxwell had not received a reply to his mail and hence could not go back to England with his friend. He was then surprised with the gift of a pet otter. And it was finally time for Maxwell to return to England. However, there was one problem. Can you guess what? Yes. Maxwell was worried about how to take his pet to England. What will happen to Midge? British Airlines restricted people from traveling with animals. Hence, Maxwell had to book another airline. However, this one too had some restrictions. They insisted that Mijbil be carried in a box to avoid disturbing co-passengers. To meet this prerequisite, Maxwell arranged a box an hour before his flight and kept Mijbil in it and left to grab a quick bite. What do you think happened to Mijbil in this duration? Do you think being kept in a box may have frustrated him? Let's find out. When Maxwell returned, he noticed blood stains on the holes and edges of the box. Unfortunately, Midge had injured himself inside the box trying to escape from it. Maxwell cleaned up the stains and rushed to the airport. Maxwell explained the situation to the air hostess and she suggested to him that he keep Midge on his lap instead of in a box. But do you think this was a good idea? Probably not, because what happened next was quite expected. As soon as Maxwell opened the box, Midge leaped out and created panic among the co-passengers. However, the air hostess managed to get hold of Midge and handed him over to Maxwell. When Midge reached London, he soon adjusted to the new environment and started playing with ping-pong balls and marbles. The games he would invent for his own fun and entertainment amazed the writer. Mixing around various games to create new ones sure sounds like fun. Seeing an otter in the streets of London was a unique sight. When Maxwell would take Midge out for walks, people would often try to guess what animal Midge was. Baby seal, hippo, beaver and squirrel were some of the common guesses people would make. The type of otter that later came to be known as Maxwell's otter was named after the author Gavin Maxwell. Let's summarize the key takeaways from this beautiful story.